Hey guys, I'm Gary from Zen Anchor Digital, the founder of Zen. I'm here with my colleague, Kenneth Mandong. Kenneth is our lead analytics specialist at Zen Anchor. Uh, he and I are leading a new business line called Analytics Mates, where we are helping small businesses migrate over to Google Analytics 4. This is the second part of a tutorial on how to export your data from Universal Analytics and make it useful. So we all know that UA, Universal Analytics, is ending July 1st, 2023. Purpose of this video is how do you not lose all the data? And we're going to walk you through how to do this in less than just a few minutes. Ken, anything you want to add as an intro before we get started?
Yeah, I think you already said it all. So yeah, we just want to say welcome to all of our watchers of this video.
All right, cool. Thanks. Ken is an ex-Googler, and he's been working with Zen Anchor since 2022, June of 2022. So these are the problems that we're going to address. How can I upload Universal Analytics data to GA4? You can't. But there's an alternative. You could export all of your Universal Analytics data and then use Google Data Studio to compare your current data with GA4 and the legacy data. And so, although you can't directly import it into GA4, you can download all of the data, and it's not going to matter because you're going to ultimately have one dashboard. So, last call, we talked about how to download using the Google Analytics extension within Google Sheets. We created this spreadsheet where we ran a report where we looked at all of 2022's data for zenanchor.com, broken out by the channel source. So either direct traffic, organic search traffic, social referral, and how many sessions it provided per month. One representing January, two representing February, etc. The next steps was to make this table more visually compelling. So what we did was create this Google Data Studio dashboard, which took the data source of the spreadsheet that was exported from the legacy Universal Analytics data and allows us to start to build charts, build visualizations here. First thing we want to call out is this is the same as using Universal Analytics as a data source. So this is a Data Studio dashboard with the data source set to UA. Here, we see 234 sessions from direct. In the Google Sheets data source, it's the same number. So we can download everything and put it in these spreadsheets and start to build out compelling reports. That could be like leads, conversions, signups, sessions, break it out by whatever custom reports you want. Now, what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to actually build it. So give me 1 second. Let's try to open up a new tab, datastudio.google.com. We're going to create a new report. The name of this report, first, what we're going to do is we need to connect to a data source. That data source is going to be from Google Sheets. Again, spreadsheet we just made during our last tutorial. Report configuration, use first row as headers, keep all these things checked. Am I messing anything up yet, Ken?
We'll have to use the worksheet Zen Anchor test instead of the report configuration.
Oh, I see. So I already messed up. So I have to use data for which?
The Zen Anchor test worksheet. Yep.
Yes, I see. Okay, so the first thing that I messed up was I just chose the wrong tab. Report configuration was one of the tabs. Zen Anchor test is the tab that we should be using. And that can be seen within this view on Google Sheets. There was one tab named report configuration. This is added by the Google Analytics extension. We need to use this because it's where the data actually lives. All right, so here's what we have. This is the same stuff that is found in the other report. First thing I want to do is we want to add in a way to look at the date. So we'll drop that on the top. And then what kind of chart? should we build? Ken, just a
We should. Yep, the line graph.
Alrighty. So this will allow us to look at the traffic over time. Today it's set for what is it by default? Like the last 30 days in terms of the time period? Ken?
Yes, the default is the last 28 days for Data
28
Studio.
days. All right, so the first thing we're going to want to do is set month of year as the dimension so that I can see that x-axis switched over. And then this should be the default channel grouping. We updated the x-axis to be every month. It's also not in the appropriate order yet. We'll fix that in a moment. So today we have a metric of sessions we want to be visualizing here. It's set to descending. How do I put it into chronological order, Kevin?
You change it to ascending, but you'll have to choose month of the year as the metric for you to use, and
How do I-
changing the directly on the map there. There you go. Just click it and it should allow you to change. No, the one for the sort.
Oh, I see. You're right. I'm sorry about that. This is why we have these tutorials. Okay, so the month of the year is the sort now. So as updating the sort, we have the metric set. Now I can visualize all of this. We can build other charts off of this now that we have that Google Sheets data source in place. But this is a rough view that we built out already. We can obviously build way more custom reports on top of this. Now, what's important to note is that you cannot have GA4 as a data source and Universal Analytics. Can we combine that into one dashboard, Kenneth? They have to remain.
Yes.
Okay.
We can combine it into one dashboard, but we cannot combine them to just one chart because of the difference between Universal Analytics and GA4.
Okay, cool. So this is using the Google Sheets data source, which in reality is Universal Analytics. The next steps and the next video is to take the GA4 data that we visualized here, where we're looking at zenanchor.com. This is the total amount of sessions according to GA4, broken out by channel source, just like we had downloaded. We now want to just combine this into one dashboard so that we can see the differences between GA4 and Universal Analytics over time. The reason that there's less data here is because we really only had data in December for zenanchor.com. But moving forward, it will allow us to compare the UA numbers versus GA4. And then if we look at like the time period of 2021 or 2020 through 2023, I'll be able to see all of the sessions and main metrics that was downloaded through Google Sheets and GA4 alongside one another. So the next steps is to build out that dashboard. This is super helpful. Ken, is there anything else that you want to add?
I think you already said it all. So yeah, if they have questions, they can always, check on the free consultation that we have.
All right, cool. Yeah, just leave a comment. Let us know if you have any questions and we'll go from there. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Ken. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.